Yeah, you get to watch me come into the room. Okay, hi, hello. Today I'm doing something different. I'm gonna drink some water. So I wrote this poem. It's kind of long, but I decided that I wanted to read it because I want, like, other people's opinions, and this will get a lot more people to listen to it than me just, like, sending it to random people. So, it's called Sleep. I'm gonna try to speak slowly. This is probably gonna be like a 10-minute video of me just reading this poem. Please watch. I really want feedback and critiques. So yeah, I'm wearing my Shakespeare shirt appropriately. Alright, so it's called Sleep. I fell asleep on a subway in New York. I only meant to go a few blocks. A passenger woke me up at the last stop. I was in Brooklyn. I saw an old man with no eyes, yet he had seen the world. He played accordion. I gave him a quarter, which could not pay his debt. I saw a boy with a gun. It caused a tornado in my brain. I kept walking, but ghosts followed me. They swallowed me whole. I was on the Brooklyn Bridge. I did not jump. I did not want to jump. I didn't even think of it. I think I could walk forever. I had no money for a taxi. I gave my last quarter to the old man with no eyes. He played accordion, the saddest song, so solemn and sweet. What had he lost? A lover? Maybe he just missed his eyes. I wanted to sit with him and hold his hand and tell him all the things that were around, but I was gone. I did not think of the boy. I did not think of his gun. I was sleepwalking, but not really. I think my heart stopped only once or twice. Was I alive? I did not jump. A man walked towards me. The tornado got worse. It turned into a Category 5, red alert, find shelter immediately. He walked past, found the eye of the storm. He did not even look at me. I kept walking. Would the bridge ever end, or was I locked in a black and white purgatory? The lights of Brooklyn wanted to hold my hand and told me not to go, but the lights of Manhattan smiled and said hello. I did not jump. What had he lost? My legs were not tired. I could have walked forever. What was happening exactly a million miles away? A man gets ready for work. His children are gone. His wife is gone. It's just how life is. He is not sad anymore. He puts on a blue tie. He does not jump. He knows what he has lost. How long had I been walking? A long time. What if something is perfect? What if we somehow drew a circle or walked in a line or threw a dart and it was completely perfect, not a centimeter off, not a millimeter off, and we never even knew of the thing we had created, of the island of beauty, of the solstice of perfection, and we just swam in an unknown perfect world? I did not jump. What had he lost? I could walk forever. The river kissed the shore. Is that love? A man kissed a woman. Is that love? My feet kissed the sidewalk over and over and over. Is that love? Red alert. I got off the bridge. The building said hello. Their lights kissed my head, step after step, foot after foot. I am afraid of falling asleep in class because I fear that my dreams will seep out of my head, drip watercolor pictures on the page, where I should be doing equations, and people might see the strangeness that lurks in my head, and they might laugh and say, how strange, a strange girl, how strange. I did not jump. What had he lost? Is that love? I could walk forever. If I lay down on the cement, let my body melt away, where would I wake up? The other side of the earth, groggy, in a strange man's apartment. People walk down the sidewalk. How far to the Upper East Side? Will mother worry or say, thank God she's gone, thank God, up through Chinatown with the fake trinkets and knockoff handbags? When those immigrants came to America with nothing but dreams, did they know who Louis Vuitton was? Is selling the knockoffs in the street better than making the real ones for $1 an hour? What had they left behind? What had they lost? Maybe the man with no eyes was up so late because he could not see the time of day. Could a man with no eyes cry? What does it do to a man to take his tears? Ever since we are born, our most human reaction is to cry. But when our humanity is taken, what are we? Are we just old men with no eyes who play accordion late into the night? I wonder if the people I pass think I am a ghost. Or maybe they are ghosts, not so undead per se, but maybe just sad. Maybe just ghosts that live unaware, ghosts of what they once were, carved out husks of people, just shells of people, living and breathing and moving, but not really alive. Will they ever wake up? They are not dreaming, just asleep. You can splash them with water and shake them and try very hard to awaken them, but they must awaken themselves. Sometimes enlightenment springs from the strangest places. Sometimes someone wakes up from a kiss like Sleeping Beauty, or a song, or a movie, or a place, or a thing. But when they do wake up, they don't sleep for a while like two separate realities. I am always in the middle of sleep and wakefulness. I am a world walker, but where do I belong? I have lived here in this no man's land between sleep and the waking world for so many years. I did not jump. What had he lost? I could walk forever. I was in Soho, I felt so low, so far from home. I had never seen a body, a dead one, a cadaver, in real life before that funeral. Dear God, why, oh why, was it open casket? He said it felt good to see him one last time. It gave him the closure he needed. I did not walk up to see it. Of all the funerals I've been to, half were teenage suicides, but 2 of 4 isn't a lot. Maybe for some reason I'm just drawn to sleeping people, and my personal statistics don't represent the whole of society. But Lydia was my sister's best friend, only friend. Sometimes I wonder how I would have expressed my sadness if I was like the old accordion man and I had no tears. How would I explain my sadness, how I felt where words fail me? Maybe that is why I didn't think of jumping. What had I lost? $20 last week. Mother insisted I hit it so I could afford drugs. And maybe this utilization of escapism would have fixed me definitively in the world of the living and not the tightrope walk between living and sleeping. What had I lost? An overly infinite amount of overly infinitely replaceable items. Uncountable hair ties, paper clips, socks. What had I lost? An old dog named Shelby. Everything. I had been in Soho for 1,000 years, so it was natural that I was in Greenwich Village. They say it's dangerous for such a small, young teenage girl to be walking alone at night, but I was not afraid. This is the city that never sleeps, so even if I was stolen like candy from a convenience store, some well-meaning college freshman would probably report the kidnapping. Is it worse to steal a diamond necklace or a person? Which is more worth? What if the person was a teenage girl who got C's in her classes, who could not draw, who only spoke a little German, ein bisschen Deutsch, who did not believe in God? Did different morals within a person devalue them or give them worth? What if they have values, just not your values? Not society's morals? Is a diamond necklace worth more than a corrupt soul? I suppose some people are more, others are less, even over things we can't control. Do societal regulations conform to fit that of lesser evils? Clearly they do. How much am I worth? Maybe a pair of pearl earrings, or maybe opal, maybe a singular diamond. If only I spoke ein bisschen mehr Deutsch. Would my value be increased? A large jewelry heist is publicized more in the media than a kidnapping, unless the stolen was rich, white, blonde, which I am. Am I of more worth in the eyes of society simply because I was born as I am? What had he lost? I did not jump. I could walk forever. Sometimes I think I will never be anything at all. Everyone tells me I will, but what if I'm just not? Some people have to fill the gaps that important people leave, the gas station attendants, the fast food workers, the office employees. I guess I am obsessed with being important. Maybe I just want to be remembered. We are here for such a short time. Our purpose is to live on even after we are gone. But what if we live here again? We are recycled souls. I know it. I'm an old soul. No one had to tell me how to play baseball or how to sew. I just knew. I think I was in Dresden. The name rolls off my tongue, drowning in familiarity. I don't know where I have been. I don't know where I'm going. I might have been my great-grandfather. Right as I was born, even though she was unaware of it, my great-aunt got an overwhelming feeling of her father, my great-grandfather. But when I was a child, I saw an old man in my dreams. Everyone called him Preacher. I didn't know who he was. When my grandparents moved, they took out a picture of him. I asked who he was. Your grandpa's dad. Everyone called him Preacher. How could I have known? I have never seen photographs of him before. Grandma thinks he is my guardian angel. I don't know about that. But I have a strange memory that I have always had of me sitting with a baby. It is late, we should not be up. There is a train in front of us, like one you set up for Christmas. The baby giggles. That is all I remember. What had he lost? I did not jump. I could walk forever. Lost in thoughts as I was, I didn't realize that I was through Gramercy, halfway through Murray Hill, so close to the Upper East Side, so close to home. That is when my brain got panicky. It was so late, the tornado started up, I began to run. I stopped in East Midtown. I was so tired, but I had to keep going. I believe that the scariest situation is when even the people that you trust to protect you are against you. Like in horror films, when even the police are with the villains, who are you to turn to? You are utterly alone. You must fend for yourself, even if overpowered. Do you let them overtake you? Do you just give up, or do you try to survive? I suppose it depends on whether you would prefer to live torturously in constant fear or let them consume you. A man had been following me. He thought I did not know. How could I not? I should have confronted him and said, why do you taunt me? What could he possibly say to that? I cannot think of an excuse that he could possibly spew, or I could have just run, form a maze for him like he is a test rat, because he is a rat, following me, a young girl. I did not bring my pepper spray. I didn't think I would need it. I didn't expect to be stranded so far from home, but I was so close. If I went home then, he would know where I live. There was a 24-hour convenience store on the next block. If I keep going, I will get there, and take shelter in its fluorescent lights and its rack of random necessities, soup and paper and tampons and cat foods. I walked into the safety of it. Would he follow me? He didn't even look at me. Maybe it was all in my head. I pretended to look at the nail polish and left the store, and I kept looking ahead. I did not look at how far I had come, and I knew where I was then. 10 blocks straight and 3 to the left. What had he lost? I did not jump. I could walk forever. My sister told me that caged larks never sing, but when I went to the hospital, that's all the other kids did. I guess she was wrong. 7 blocks straight, 3 to the left. I could be anything. I did not think she knew. I just wanted to be asleep. 4 blocks straight, 3 to the left. My sister told me everything happens for a reason. There is a plan, but she didn't tell me why people leave. 1 block straight, 3 to the left. My sister told me that there are no mistakes, but then what do you call my entire life? 1 block straight, I started to run. I did not feel my feet. I wish I could fly. I exploded up 3 flights. I convinced myself that someone was chasing me. Their bony, pale fingers almost caught my neck. Their sunken eyes grasped. I slammed the door. They could not get me. I was safe. I slid into bed and dove into that rosy darkness that we call sleep. I hope that was recording. It wasn't recording, I don't think. So, bye. Oh, it was recording.